What race have we got now?
An elimination.
Elimination?
Yeah.
How are you going to go?
All right, we'll see.
What's the tactic?
Go fast, turn left.
No, you go. You always go first. Because I'm protecting you. No, I'm guarding you from behind, Hannah. I'm making sure no one hits you from behind. Yeah, but you won't get hit by a car from behind while I'm here. How's it feel being back on the bike? This vlog is dedicated to all the juniors coming up through the ranks in the Melbourne scene, and these juniors you're about to see are from all over Australia, and some awesome talent. But I've had a lot of messages, just going off topic, I had a lot of messages from people saying, am I doing the MS Gong ride, the Sydney to Wollongong ride? Yes, I am doing it. I actually mentioned it in a couple of vlogs ago, so I'm an ambassador of the event, I'm riding the event, I'm not fit enough, but I'm going to ride it. And I just want to let you guys know the event organisers have organised a GoPro Hero 5 plus bike mount and all the bits and pieces that come with it. So they're going to give that away for people who enter the ride. So if you want to know all the details, go check out the link in the description below. It will give you all the details for how to win that GoPro and all the parts. But going back to the NJTS, these kids were amazing. This is our future talent coming up. So you're going to see a lot of kids who are very talented. It's so good to see so much support from the adults. Really, the truth is, Hannah and I weren't going to go. We had so many household things to do around the house that we were sort of late. We got there at midday, and as it turned out, when we arrived, the kids were just having such a good time that we just didn't want to leave. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you in the next vlog on Thursday. And that's the race. We are going to go down and see Craig Eastwood, who's running the whole thing, and have a chat with him.
They're nearly all called John.
It seems like John. Is it all the same person?
No.
I had to come. I had to come.
G'day, mate. How you going? Hey, Anna. Good to see you. Welcome back.
That doesn't belong to me. I don't know whose that is.
So this is your... Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Is this yours?
It might be.
That's David Morgan, commonly referred to as Pinky, one of the great personalities of cycling, loves kids, and really trademarks everything pink. So look at this for the get-up of the great man. So if you ever want to get into cycling and you're a little tacker, he's the guy to see. So he's coming out. There's about 190 kids from all over Australia here for National Junior Track Series Melbourne. We kicked off here at Disc round 1, and it's been great racing. Only the 2 touchdowns, so it's been terrific. Just over here, the guys from the Northern Territory, so they've sent down a squad, and yeah, it's fantastic for these guys to come down and experience this level of track racing.
Do they have a track at the Northern Territory?
No, not an indoor track. So yeah, they come down and they're getting amongst it, and they're doing very well. Some really talented kids.
Oh,
We've got a very basic track, old 333 track. No racing for the last 5 years, so all we can do is train, and this is our only racing. So it's cost us 3,000 Ks or amount of money, and amount of money to come and race. So
really?
So every time these kids haven't raced since Christmas time.
Okay.
And so this is their first opportunity to come down and see how they fare in amongst the rest of the group.
Do the parents fund this, or does the club or sponsors?
We've got a bit of help from the club at the moment, which is great. A little bit of sponsorship as far as we sell jerseys and stuff like that. And yeah, and then it's mainly funded by the family. So yeah.
How did you get into cycling?
My friend invited me to the velodrome.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you love it?
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you done any road yet? Any road racing?
Yeah. Better road than track.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Several times Jensen's been in the vlog. He's getting heckled from over here, but he's usually wearing a helmet. Look at this. I actually have never seen his hair. Mate, what happened? I saw a bad crash. What happened?
I crashed into a car.
How did that happen?
No, I wasn't looking.
You weren't looking, so it
Yeah.
wasn't their fault, it was your fault?
Yeah.
It was one of the few incidents with a car.
Yeah.
The car's not to blame.
Yeah, it was one of those things. I was riding along by myself, had my head down.
Yeah.
Didn't see
So
it.
full recovery, you seem fine now.
Yeah.
What's the story? Like apparently you nearly bit your tongue off.
Yeah. I've got,
Alright.
it was full thickness through the tongue and the lip. And yeah, it's a bit swollen, but pretty much.
So it'll go down. The swelling will go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
And are you still and are you still racing now?
Yeah, back on. Took me a week and a half to get back on the bike, so
Really?
pretty.
So you're still fit?
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm back in business. Yeah.
Okay. Was it a lesson learned, or what was it? What was it?
Keep your head up.
Keep your
That's
head
pretty
up.
much it. Yeah.
Just don't look at the ground.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the top tip for the day.
Top tip. That's
Yeah.
going to be the name of the vlog. Keep your head up.
Keep your head up. That's the one. Yeah.
See, if I see a lot of Bendigo jerseys around.
Yeah, we've got 24 Bendigo kids here. We're in part of the regional Victorian team. So we've got kids here from Leongatha and also Ararat and
Okay.
Castlemaine and Bendigo. 24 Bendigo kids, so.
All right. How did you get into cycling?
Well, my dad pretty much just kind of pushed me into it. It was just like a, oh, do you want to just go for cycling? I said, yeah, I'll give it a try, and here I am now.
That's all right. You can do anything you want to do. Can't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Good on you. And what about you? You're wearing your helmet. What's going on there? Are you wearing your helmet for safety reasons, walking around the...
Yeah, no, I know, I just have it on.
No, that's all right. So, you having a good time?
Yeah, really good. Good
Yeah?
fun.
How long you been cycling for?
3 years.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay. We're going to see you at the Olympics in the next couple of years?
hopefully. Probably not though.
Up the front, save the energy for later. Yeah.
What was the advice you gave them?
Oh, just up the front.
Yeah.
Settle yourself in, get rid of your nerves
Yeah.
and relax.
Okay.
If you're down the back fighting it, you panic.
So being down the back is not a wise idea on the track?
Not the best idea. Different tracks are different. This track is a lot of stop starting to the shape of the bends.
Yeah.
But you also panic if you're down the back. Am I in? Am I out? If you're up the front, you can control your own destiny.
Yeah.
Takes
Is
the
it
pressure.
harder to be up the front?
It's actually easier.
Wow.
Yeah, because you can, if you know how to move around and stay at the front,
Yeah.
it's really easy. If you get down the back, people drop in front of you. You're putting your luck into other people's hands. Plus, on this track, you're climbing a bend twice a lap
Yeah, right.
because you've got to go around the top.
Okay.
So if you're down the front, everyone thinks tempo at the front's harder than sitting on. It's actually easier.
Is that right?
So
If you're a young fella wanting to get into track, what would you do?
just turn up and have a go.
Turn up and have a crack?
Yeah. Like I said, it's just take the enjoyment stuff and then worry about how good you are later.
Okay. You're an ex-Olympian?
Yeah, many years ago.
When was it? What year?
88, Seoul Olympics. Yeah.
88, man, if that feels like yesterday.
No,
I
it
think I was
doesn't.
still at school.
I was going to say, I wish I still was. No, it was a long time ago. I don't think you do it for yourself. So to see the smile on the kids' faces and the parents all dragged along,
Yeah.
it's very rewarding. It's you used to always give it to your school teachers. You never understood the give back factor. Very, very rewarding to see them and get something out of it, whatever that may be.
Why are the Victorians here? Who's down that end?
So we've put as far away from the tunnel and the water and the toilets. We've put the New South Wales guys down there because state rivalry is alive and well. So right next to the tunnel, Victorians, look after them. Some of the ACT, the Tas boys, we like them. They can stay close to us. But you see, New South Wales will travel, so we have to keep them off the bowls carpet. So we like to keep things civil. We keep them separated, let them do their work on the track.
Absolutely. I like your thinking, brother.
Perfect.
I like your thinking.
So what did you just race? What did you girls just race?
That was elimination. So
Was it?
first 12 go through to the finals, and the people got eliminated.
Okay.
I got a place in front of her.
We both got through there, so.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you're not in kit. This is not right.
Well,
What's going on?
13. Under 13.
Under 13. So
They
you,
should make it.
So you're not allowed to race today?
No. We're too young to race for the whole.
Oh, you're too young to race.
Yeah, it's only under 15s and 17s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you got 2 years to go.
One. I've got 2 years, but one.
Okay, that's all right. Just be patient. You'll get there.
Yeah.
Vic and Ag were in last year's video when I came here. How has it changed this year, guys? Is it better? Is it bigger?
It's bigger, you'd have to say definitely bigger. Each year it's in its 8th year now, so every year it just gets bigger, and we could say better in some ways. They've changed the racing around a little bit. The mystery lapper and added a Madison. It's only a demonstration event this year, but hopefully all going well next year it'll be a race that goes for points.
What are we racing now, boys?
Elimination.
Elimination?
Yeah.
Who's feeling confident? Oh, look at him. He's just got the arrogance. What about you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
You're quietly confident.
Yeah.
All right. You feeling good?
No, wait, moots.
Are the nerve levels right now through the roof?
No, everyone just wants to go home.
Everyone wants to go home? Is everyone done?
Yeah.
Tired?
Yeah.
You just want to keep going, don't you? Good luck, boys. Enjoy.
I cycled, I did road and I did track, and unfortunately one day my wife couldn't have the kids and I ended up having to take the kids to track racing, and from track racing a few years ago now I've got 2 boys that do it, and yeah, we tour the countryside doing this as a sport, so it needs a lot more family support than your soccers and your netballs and things like that. So I think it's a good sport. It's a real family sport, and you know, it's a close-knit community. Everyone knows everyone, typically from the state, and you do a lot more travel than you do in other sports such as netball and your soccers and things, where you might travel 10, 15, 30 minutes to a game, where in cycling it's not unusual for us to travel 4 hours to a race.
Yeah, right.
On a day.
Yeah.
On any given day, on every weekend. So.
Yeah. So what's your favourite thing? Is it sprinting, time trial?
Sprinting. Yeah.
Sprinting? I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really hard. 200 meters.
Asphalt.
Okay. Asphalt?
Cracked.
Yeah. All right, cool, boys. Well, good luck. We'll see you next time.
I had a bit back issue and the physio got me on the bike, and then he followed, and then we went to the Tour de France, and the year that Cadell won.
Yeah.
And he was hooked.
So you absolutely love it?
Yeah, I love the sport. It's just a
Do
great
ya?
sport, yeah.
What is it about it? What is it about it?
It's a great environment. Yeah. It's just good community. You're friends with everyone, you race hard.
Yeah.
It's good sport.
Keeps you fit.
It does.
Keeps you fit. Your dad gets to buy you nice expensive bikes.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
Yeah, when you got a daughter that races too.
Oh, she races as well.
Yeah, I had to wait 10 years for my bike to come.
I started at 8, but 2 years ago I started doing competitively.
Love it?
Yeah, I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you do any other sport?
Yeah, I do gymnastics.
Okay. What do you like more? It's a bit
I
fun,
don't know.
isn't it?
I like gymnastics because I got a lot of friends, but I like cycling because it's very competitive.
Okay. All right.
I like competition. I was at the back the whole time.
Were ya?
Yeah.
So where should you have been?
Near the front.
You should have been at the front?
Yeah.
But that's all right.
Yeah.
Lesson learned?
Yeah.
Because what I like to see is when he tries his best. If he tries his best, I'm happy.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is rewarding.
Yeah.
It's like when you say sacrifice, it's a sacrifice for you to be behind the camera, not ride. My sacrifice is just take my kids around.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't ride as much.
Yeah.
So competitively, I don't.
Yeah.
And I just, have fun just marshalling. Or if I'm fit enough, or I feel like I'm fit enough, I have a race. But most of the time, no racing.
Yeah, no
it's all,
racing.
It's all about the kids.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
I don't know, it varies. Yeah. Some weeks we might do more ergo, so it might be more intense and more shorter.
Yeah.
And then other weeks we might just do more Ks to get the endurance.
Yeah.
So some weeks we have a rest week, like not really a rest week, but just lighter week. To get that lactic out of the legs. So we train pretty much every day, mainly besides Monday. Yeah, but it's pretty good.
Have you made a lot of good mates through cycling, do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
You reckon it's the way to go?
Absolutely. Yeah,
So if you're a young fella, 15-year-old, wanting to get into cycling, what would you do?
Sign up with a club, go out and do
first
the
thing in a
track.
club.
Yeah, go out to the track racing and then do some road, and yeah, it's pretty good.